my channel. So today I'm here in my hotel room out in Hong Kong. I just got off my 14-hour flight and put on my sweats. Here in Hong Kong today it is hot, humid and rainy, 86 degrees, so the humidity is just bite you in the butt. So I figured that I would just do a flight attendant video for you guys. I know you guys love these videos, so I figured why not. So today I decided to do a video on 20 things that I think every flight attendant should have in their bag. Hopefully you guys enjoy, so I guess let's just get started. The first thing that I have are Tide wipes. I think every flight attendant should have these in their bag. You don't know how many times that I do galley or I'm working a flight and stuff falls all over me and I need to wash my uniform. These are what you need, people. I actually had an incident. I haven't posted the video yet, and I'm not sure if this video is going to be posted before the other video, but short story, I went to Honolulu. I was trying to warm up my food, and I went to take a foil thing for me to cook my burrito in out the oven, and I thought it was empty, and unfortunately it had a bunch of Portuguese juice in it, and when I went to go take it out, the balance of the juice caused all the Portuguese sausage to fall all on me. I was not happy on so many reasons. One, because I'm a vegetarian, and two, because I did not want to smell like Portuguese sausage. I had a mental breakdown, and as soon as I got to the hotel, they didn't have laundering services, but they did have a sink in the hotel room, and I had my Tide, and I washed that uniform down, and the Portuguese sausage went away. So these are good to have, people. Now if you don't have these, obviously flight attendants are creative. You can take some shampoo, dish some shampoo, wash it in the sink. But these I love. They come in these packets and you can squeeze them, bust them, and they will not seep through. They're just really, really durable. So I love these. You can get them at Walmart, Target, $1. Yeah, $1 each. Extension cords. I love my extension cord. This is my life. It stays in my suitcase. It does not come out ever unless I'm at the hotel or I'm at the airport and I need to use an outlet and I need to charge a lot of devices. So again, like I said, when I'm at the airport, if I see a bunch of people with their stuff plugged in, I plug this baby in. Do you guys want to use this? And people will love you for that. Another reason why is because when I'm in my bed, I like to be on my cell phone, and I hate it. My biggest pet peeve is when the outlet is way on the other side. You know darn well we want an outlet over here by the bed. You know people lay up in the bed on their cell phones all night. So I bought myself an extension cord. I got this from the dollar store. I think it was Dollar Tree for $1. I probably need a longer one. I don't know if you guys can see. But I use this a lot, especially in London, because it's a pure example of my pet peeve where the outlet's way over there. And I mean, this is stretched the capacity. And then I have which is a bonus one. Always have for your cell phone an extended cord. So with this and my extended cord, it reaches all the way to the bed. But I never leave home without this extension cord. So definitely, definitely. Otherwise, you're going to be straining yourself to death that you don't have one of these. So, well, you won't have it to strangle yourself, but you get my gifs. Headphones. There is power in headphones, and you don't realize how much this affects your life until you forget them. So I always carry headphones with me. I keep one with my iPad at all times, and I always keep an extra pair in my tote. So I always have these on me. I do not leave home without headphones. I need my headphones. Another thing is this international adapter. As you can see, mine's a little set. It comes with 3 different attachments. So I have 3 little gadgets, and then this is the housing. So they just kind of all just go together like so. And then this one goes here. And I use this in London. I use this in Hong Kong, just any international that you need an adapter. This is it. I'm sure they have similar ones like this in Walmart, Target. You can maybe even find this exact thing on an airline's website. I'm not sure if I can find one. I'll link it below, but awesome, awesome, awesome thing to have in your bag at all times. Backup battery. I love my backup batteries. I have 2 of them, but on this trip I only bought 1. But there are times that I need to charge my phone or anything that I need to charge, and I have my backup battery. I never leave home without this. I always make sure it's fully charged, and this is the reason why I have an extension cord too, because I have to charge a lot of devices. So always have backup batteries. They will do you justice in the long run. The next one would be wet ones. I love my wet ones. They give me life. I use these to clean up messes, to sterilize counters, to wipe my toilet down in the hotel rooms. Anything you need to clean and sterilize, somewhat sterilize, this is something to have. I love my wet ones. I go through these a lot. They're $1 at the store. Always carry these. You will love yourself. You will thank yourself. Another one are wet ones. Well, not wet ones, baby wipes. I keep baby wipes. These are the original baby wipes, and these are the Cottonelle, which is kind of like toilet paper, baby wipe toilet paper, but they're both the same thing, some sort of baby wipes. I always keep these on me. It's just nice to just have them for whatever reasons, but I love having wipes. So these are always something that's in my bag. People, you don't realize how many times people ask me, do you have this? And I have it, so it's nice to have. Another thing are Ziploc bags. These are heaven. There are many times that you're gonna need a Ziploc bag for something, and it's nice to have it. Whether you have leftover food or just, like I said, whatever reason, I always keep a bunch of Ziploc bags. Even when you do international, sometimes you have to do the 3-1-1, I think it is, and it's always nice to have these to put all your toiletries in, food, whatever. Always try to keep these around. They are a lifesaver. Following that is foil. I always keep foil with me as well in my bag. There are times that I bring food and they don't have containers for me to heat my food in the oven. So I always bring a lot of burritos or leftover food. So I always make sure I have foil so that I can heat up my food in some way. So yeah, I mean, us, like I said, us as flight attendants, we are very creative. We make a will. What is the saying? You make a way out of nothing. I don't know. Either way, we make it work. So we'll find some way to heat our food, but it's always nice to have foil. And I have my pieces about that big, but I usually keep about 2 pieces in my bag. I only showed you one for this video, but I keep some pieces in my bag, so it's always nice to have to heat up my food. Another thing are utensils. I keep utensils with me at all times. You never know when you need to eat your food and you forgot your utensils, or you want to heat up your oatmeal and you have no utensils, or you're on the the airport. Always keep utensils with you. It will make your life a lot easier. Hand sanitizer. I mean, this is self-explanatory. There's a lot of times you can't get to the bathroom and wash your hands because the line is going down the aisle, and it's always nice to have a hand sanitizer just to put on your hands. In fact, I'm gonna put some on now. I'm not a big hand sanitizer person because I feel like it's not 100% clean, but when you need to wash your hands immediately, it's just nice to have those. Now, when I do pick up, I think I showed you in my video what's in my bag. I always carry gloves with me when I pick up, so I'm not washing my hands as much. But hand sanitizer is one of those last minute, I need to wash my hands, I can't get into the restroom type things. So yes. On that same note, room spray. You don't know how many times I have to spray this room spray. Now, this spray I have right here is from teatreepower.com. It's an airborne tea tree oil. It's your air, make it healthy. This is a sample that my friend Amanda put in my mailbox, and it pretty much masks the smell from the lavatories when people ate something they shouldn't have eaten, or take I don't want to say the word on YouTube, but they let it all out on the airplane. This is going to be your friend. This is really really, really strong, so it doesn't mask the smell. It's kind of like poopery. It actually takes the smell away. But this is a lifesaver when someone comes out that bathroom, especially if you're in the back of the plane or in the front of the plane and the lavatories are right there. You will get a whiff of it, and it's just always nice for your own sanity to have that. Hand lotion. This is very, very, very important as well. I always keep hand and nail cream with me as well, because your skin gets so dry when you use that soap on the plane and your hands start getting really dry from washing them too much. It's always good to have one. Now I have this kind. I wonder if you can see it. Come on, focus. Okay, finally focused. But this is the kind that I have. When you get hand lotions, you want to get a real nice brand, because you want it to be very, very moisturizing. Again, your hands get very, very dry, especially if you're a flight attendant. You know your hands get very, very dry. So it's always nice to have a good moisturizing lotion that's going to get deep, deep, deep in there. So this is always great to have. Another thing are bobby pins and hair ties. These are important. There are so many times I wear my hair down to work, and then I'm doing service, and I don't know if you can tell, but the front of my hair I have bangs, and it constantly gets in my way when I'm going up and down. So it's nice to have hair ties to see what I mean? So it's nice to have hair ties to put your hair up in the ponytail, or bobby pins like I have in my hair now, just to kind of put your hair up, get your bangs out your way. So I always make sure that I have these. They are very, very important to me. Another thing I think every flight attendant should have is some sort of medication on you, for if you get colds or allergies. There's so many times that I've gotten in situations where I get a sinus and I don't have anything, and I end up having to purchase it. So it's just really nice to always have it in your bag. So if you ever need to if you ever have a problem where you do get sick, it's accessible. So that's another thing I always carry with me. Gum is another thing I always carry with me, especially when I'm doing service. I like to make sure that my breath is fresh and it's clean smelling, especially when you're talking to people, and then you have those people who talk real loud. Can I get a Diet Coke? And you're like, excuse me. You have to get close to them. It's nice to have fresh breath. So I always make sure that I have that. Moisturizer. As you can see, mine's like a little bitty one. I actually have been using moisturizer, which I really, really love. It's called 3-Lap. And so I put them in these little compartments, and I just kind of put them on my face to moisturize my skin. Like I said earlier, the plane, you're in a metal tube, it's recycled air, and it's really nice to have some sort of moisturizer to make sure that your skin is getting the moisture that it needs, because it will get dry, people, and that's the last thing you want, is your skin to be dry. So moisturizer is another thing you should always have with you. A pen or pencil. This is heaven. You'll never find a flight attendant with this, so I don't know why I put this in my should have, because every flight attendant has this, whether it's to poke holes in the juice, or to do custom forms, or to do preferences of the meals that people want. You'll never find a flight attendant without a pen. Now, will they give it to you? Maybe not. They may ask you to use your neighbor, get one from your neighbor, but we always have a pen, so yeah. Another thing that I think every flight attendant should have is some sort of okay, that was fun. It's some sort of container for you to take. And here I have my water, but I always make sure I bring my own container. I like to keep my water in here. This just helps me monitor my water, but it's always nice to have your own container, to bring your own juice, whatever you need. Have your own container. I always make sure I have my container. So another thing that I think every flight attendant should have is a planner of some sort. I love my planner. I find it useful to organize my life, obviously, because I'm constantly changing my schedule. I'm constantly moving things around, and it helps me organize my life. But I also in here write down all the trips I take. I write down the crew that I work with. I have my do not fly list. We all have it in here. So this is something I carry with me all the time. I think every flight attendant should have it. It's nice to document your trips and I write a little more than what I should in here, but it's nice to look back and read some of the stuff you put in here. But I definitely always make sure I do all my trips in here, who I worked with, like I said, the position I did, the time I left. I document everything in here, so this is always good to have. So I think that is the 20 items, but I figured that I would just add one more item as a bonus, and I think every flight attendant should have a ringtone for crew scheduling. Guys, I'm telling you, a ringtone for crew scheduling is what you need. You don't know how many times my food, I'm hungry right now. How many times that my phone rings and it's my friends and I'm like, oh my God, I thought you were crew scheduling, and I'll get upset with them. I'm like, why didn't you text me? And they're just kind of like, so finally one of my friends is like, Tiffany, get another ringtone just for crew scheduling, so that when you know that they call, when you hear that ringtone, you know it's them. And when you hear your normal ringtone, you know it's your friend, and you're not stressed out. Because I was stressing out, guys. I was yelling at people. Why didn't you call me? Why didn't you text first? So get a loud ringtone. This is my ringtone. It's very loud. Obviously I can't really play it from here, but I'm gonna because they're not calling me, but I'm gonna let you hear this song. It's very loud. Okay, I gotta kind of fast forward it. Okay, fast forward some more. This is my ringtone. Beverly Hills. But hearing this at 2 o'clock in the morning, and you're hearing that boom boom, it's actually loud in real life. That's my ringtone. So find a loud ringtone that you can use that can wake you up in the middle of the night, so that you don't miss that phone call and you don't get a missed trip. I mean, anybody who's a flight attendant knows how vital it is that you pick up that phone. So if I teach you anything from this video, that is probably the most the biggest tip that I think is a sanity saver for myself. So if that, am I making any sense, guys? I just came off of a 14-hour flight from Hong Kong, so if I'm using my words weird, that's why I'm a little off. But this is an important tip that I think every flight attendant should have, is a ringtone specifically for crew scheduling. It will make your life a lot better. Okay, I think I did that right. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If there's anything I'm missing that you think a flight attendant should have, let me know, because maybe I do have in that big bag, but maybe I don't, and I might need it. So put in the comments below. You guys can always reach out to me on my social media, my email, and I respond to anything you guys want. If you have any suggestions, like I said, for any upcoming videos, let me know. I have a lot of vlogs coming up and some more cool videos for you guys, so hopefully those will be up soon. And if you're not a subscriber and you want to subscribe and be a part of the YouTube family, definitely hit the subscribe button, and yeah, you'll get all the fun. So anyways, I guess I will talk to you guys later. You guys have a great day, and goodbye from Hong Kong. See you guys next time.